sometimes best to just stay in one place.
Yeah. Man, this was actually we had a gaming and graphics class when I was at school at John Carroll where we literally like dissected and this game Asteroids, but just on like a lesser level, no colors. It's just black and white. But it was like all about like the hitboxes and how, you know, it's not really like what you see is the hitbox. It's a square. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I mean like it's just a simple square that's like around the majority of those.
Less forgiving,
yeah.
Because if you get anywhere within the corner of it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean and that's how we started, right? They said like make it super simple to start with, so you can get the math down, right? Because that's some of the hardest parts to wrap your head around. So just like get a square intersecting with a square, and then you have to start, you know, drawing jagged edges, and then that goes to another level of math.
Right.
And then you start learning about that.
The small games I made have pretty much been square-based collision detection.
Yeah, right. That's that's when you step to the next level. You're like, all right, that's where I'm like excited that I know starting to meet people who are better at math than I am. It's like, let's use that skill to our advantage.
All right, I'm
dun, 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 dun.
Signal on the next level. So, if you have the Xbox One, you can download or you can watch a documentary about the E.T. game.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting because the developer that made Yar's Revenge, which was like an original classic, right? It was exclusive to the 2600 when it first came out, and then it was such a good game. And then he made several other good games, and then he was stuck with like a 4-week development time to make a game.
Wow.
And he agreed to do it, and they made millions of them, and it was a bad game because he only did it in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
What's the name of the documentary?
It's called.
It's something about like the pile of all the games or something, right?
Yeah,
I think
about,
it's
like,
of the landfill.
Yeah, in Nevada they had a landfill of all the cartridges that were not sold.
Yeah.
It was kind of an urban legend, but the documentary like goes into like if they're gonna find these games. And,
yeah, I remember when I read about them doing the documentary, and it was like, oh, we're gonna go revisit this madness and document everything that happened and dig up the stuff.
Do you have Xbox One?
I do. I should definitely need to do that and watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing about a big part of it in some other video game documentary for sure, and then I think Code Monkeys like does an episode that like references it a little bit because they like.
I like how the music just stops and you're dead.
Yes,
like
exactly.
dead inside
for sure, yeah.